What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another review, another daily review with Tilted Trader. Today's Thursday, March 30th, 2023. Today, I only took two trades, both SPY puts, made about $63 on the day. One was a quick in and out, cut my losses type of deal, and another worked out in my favor. So let's get right into it. First trade. Um, First trade I took. You know what? Actually, let me show you on the next trade. I had some levels here for visual purposes. So, I noticed on the daily here that we're coming up on a pretty big resistance level here, roughly around like at the 404 level here. And I also, if I drill down lower to, let's just do 5 minute. I got a zone here in between the black lines here. So in the 404 range, between 404, 404.50, I had a supply zone there. And with the purple lines here, I had a pre-market high of 404.25 and 404, 401.50. So, when I first took the first trade, it was at 9:57 a.m. So let's go down even further. 9:57 a.m. here. So I entered at this candle right here. Honestly, looking back, I don't think this was really a good entry. At the open here at 9:30, made a move down. But overall, it was just pretty much going sideways here. And, I would really prefer to see some sort of pattern, some sort of, direction. But part of me was thinking, all right, well, it's not making any moves above the supply zone or into the supply zone, and it's sort of like not being able to break the pre-market high level. So I entered here. But quickly the trade wasn't going in my favor, and I only went with one contract, knowing that like this wasn't gonna be a high probability trade in my mind at the time. And so I quickly cut my losses as soon as it started to make a move up. Um, but then I pretty much entered right back in a couple minutes later at 10 a.m. Excuse me, 10:02 a.m. I bought one, then I bought two more over here. But the crazy thing is that during this trade, I had some sort of connection issue with my broker account, with my broker platform. And so I enter the trade and then it just loses connection. So I'm like semi freaking out, like, oh man, if I don't get connection again and the trade really doesn't go in my favor, I could lose a lot of money. And so luckily by the time I got my connection back, I just first off, I was really relieved that like I saw this downward move because I played puts, and I was like, all right, let me just take my profits, get out, and not deal with this issue. It's not worth trading and getting having systemic issues. So I decided to just take my profits and leave it, call it a day. Hopefully tomorrow I won't have any other issues. But you know, I noticed it went sideways after and it would have went down, so I could have made a little bit more money, but at the end of the day, I'm very grateful that the trade did go in my way and I was able to get out in a timely manner. Um, so honestly, looking back, it still wasn't really the greatest trade. I mean, what it was for me was that it was just not. breaking above free market high was rejecting, supply zoning was rejecting, and there was this gap fill here. A lot of times, this when there's a gap fill, the stock does fill the gap. So I figured this would be a good entry if it were to fill the gap because it's pretty much at the top of the zone. So I pretty much took that bet and slightly worked in my favor before the internet connection or platform connection was not going in my favor. But um, you know, it wasn't really part of my original game plan, honestly. So I can say like, yeah, the trade worked in my favor, the entry was good, but if it wasn't part of the game plan, you could say that it's not really the best trade. So my original game plan was to play puts at 398 to 396 where there was another gap fill, but we're way above that. So I was gonna wait for if we were to go below these levels here, I would have taken the gap fill trade below, but instead I kind of just readjusted to what I was seeing, and luckily it went in my favor. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for today. That previous trade I only lost about like a quick $9. Very, very quick get out situation. So I'm very proud of this. Like, it just, not all trades are gonna go in your favor, but it's all about risk management, right? So I got out immediately, respect the stop loss. Um, and then the second trade really, really worked out in my favor and just took profits there. So yeah, that's pretty much my review for today. Nothing crazy. It was a short day, almost a one and done type of deal. Um, so yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I will catch you guys in the next one.